It was a River City Rumble weekend for several Osprey teams while both soccer teams fought for playoff spots.
We got all that and more on this week's edition of Monday Minutes on Osprey Sports Network.
Hey Ospreys, I'm Taylor Johnson.
And I'm Christian Rue. It was a big weekend for the volleyball, men's soccer, and women's team as they were all on the road facing JU.
We'll start with men's soccer. They defeated the Dolphins 1-0 behind a first-half goal from Drew Sprague Saturday night. The Ospreys now clinched the right to host a playoff game in the A-Sun Championship. They'll figure out their final standings next Saturday against USC Upstate back at home.
We caught up with head coach Derek Marinados and Sprague following the match.
In the first half, we took a little while to get going, to be honest. JU had changed some things up against us, and I thought they did a good job defensively of staying organized and made it difficult for us to break them down. I didn't think we were very patient in the final third. But then when we got the goal, obviously the game changed a little bit. It was a great credit to the subs that came in, Jay to Drew Sprague. Proud of those guys for coming in, stepping up, and helping us get the goal and the lead at the half. I think in the second half we settled down with some more possession, and then we were unlucky not to get the second and the third goal, I thought. We had two really, really great chances, and credit to JU. They hung around and made the game exciting and tough at the end.
Well, when we made substitutes, we were just trying to make a difference when we came on and change the tempo of the game a little bit and keep possession. And we had a little 1-2 in the middle third, and then Jay got a breakthrough, and I just made the run, and I was there for the finish. So it was great to make a difference when I came on. Well, it's a big one. They're crosstown rivals, so anytime we beat them, it's always big, and it was good to get a win, and now we locked in potentially to win the conference.
We move on to women's soccer, who faced JU on Friday night.
Despite a late rally, the Ospreys fell to the Dolphins 2-1. The Ospreys ultimately clinched the final spot in the A-Sun tournament, where they'll get a rematch with JU this Friday night.
Let's take a look at volleyball, who started the second half of conference play Friday night.
The Ospreys fell in a 5-set thriller to Jacksonville. They'll look to get back on track this Wednesday when they face FAMU back home.
Also in action on the road was the women's tennis team. They were in Athens, Georgia for the ITA Southeast Regionals. 3
Ospreys were in action with Michelle Valdez and Quetzali Vasquez advancing to the round of 16 in the consolation bracket of a crowded field.
Let's take a look at the action this week for the Ospreys. Starting with men's golf, who will be in Vero Beach, Florida for the Coil Valley Intercollegiate Monday and Tuesday.
Before they close their regular season on Saturday, the men's soccer team heads to Boca Raton to face FAU Wednesday at 6 p.m. in non-conference action.
Finally, it's a big weekend on campus for both cross-country teams. They'll be in action at the UNF Golf Complex Friday morning for the A-Sun Championships.
The men's race will begin at 8:30 a.m., while the women's race will begin at 9:30 a.m.
For all of us at Osprey Sports Network, I'm Taylor Johnson.
And I'm Christian Rue.
Have a great week, and as always,
go Ospreys!